Good morning, Year 2. Sorry I'm not able to be there today, but I've got a short video and some activities that you can do in class. I hope that you work your hardest and do your best and behave in the best way possible. Thank you. So last week we were talking about sentences and how we can use nouns, verbs, and adjectives to make sentences interesting and different so that when we're writing, our writing sounds like music. Today we're going to be adding one new ingredient to the recipe. We're going to be talking about adverbs. Pause the presentation for a moment and talk among yourselves, seeing if you can describe or explain what you think an adverb is. An adverb adds meaning to a verb, adjective, or another adverb. It answers a question. These questions can be how, when, where, or why. This is just as we talked about with nouns, how they answer the question of who or what is doing the action. Verbs, how they answer the question of what is happening. And adjectives that answer the question of what type of thing is being spoken about. Here's a sentence. Simon rode his bright red skateboard extremely well yesterday. This sentence already has nouns and verbs in it. It has the nouns Simon and skateboard. It has the adjective red, and it has the verb rode. It also has a number of different adverbs. These adverbs each answer one of those questions: how, when, where, or why. Pause the presentation after each question to see if you can identify the adverb that answers each of these questions. I'll ask the question, you can pause it, and then when you've pressed play again, then you'll hear the answer. How red is the skateboard? It is bright red. When did Simon ride? He rode it yesterday. How did Simon ride? He rode well. How well did Simon ride? He rode extremely well. See if you can find the adverb in each of the sentences below. I'll read each sentence. You can pause the presentation. Then I'll give you a hint. If the hint makes sense, you don't need to pause again. But if not, pause it again and see if you can have another go at finding the correct word that is the adverb. Yuri waited there for 20 minutes. This adverb tells us where. The adverb is there. The big match is tomorrow. This adverb tells us when. The adverb is tomorrow. Riley's grandfather is very old. The adverb tells us how much. The adverb is very. He is very old. Chantel always arrives on time. The adverb tells us how. The adverb is always. Chantel always arrives. The canoe drifted lazily down the river. The adverb tells us how. The adverb is lazily. How did the canoe drift? It drifted lazily. You can now move to the second video.